Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making a nice simple project. These little angel earrings. They're, fairly easy to make and have a high effect for what they are. The teardrop crystal, these are, I can't remember, I think they're 12 by, that's one, oh yeah, 12 and a half by, I believe it's 8. 7.5, 8. And then the little champagne for the head. So it's a teardrop, the wings, a little champagne rondelle, so it's not completely round. And then the little saucer beads that are, the little rhinestones. Pro tip, do not use hand lotion before you do this. Yeah. So today we're going to make the red ones, and hopefully you can hear my voice. These are steel with a gold tone coating. I don't know if it's said gold plated. I don't know for sure if it is. These are surgical steel with a gold plate. And another tip when you're using steel, these are my old ones. I broke the tips off last year making these. Gold and silver are nice and soft. You can use these, but I don't recommend using really high-end ones for your steel because it can break the tips off. And yeah, so live and learn. So literally just want to make sure that the head pin is bigger than the hole. Sounds simple enough, but I've run into that issue before where the holes are bigger than the heads. So you got to measure that. It'll say usually how big things are when you're buying them, but you got to read it, and sometimes I don't. So that's 2.2, so the hole's probably 2. Then we have the I chose the kind of the antiqued gold. There's silver. This was Amazon. There's kind of AB coating in the gold, plain gold, silver, antique silver, bronze, and bright silver. And then we have these are a champagne rondelle with an AB coating. So that's the face, nice and sparkly. And then the crown fits nice on there. So the crown is probably close to the same size as, it's a 6. So it's just slightly, it's the same size as the bead. It can be a little bigger than that, but you want it to be as close as possible so it nestles in there. And then this is where it's good to not have your hand lotion on. I squeezed too tight and the little rhinestones flew all over the place. You'll probably see them on here somewhere. So, and I do need better ones of these. I do have a nice set, but they don't have a small enough tip on them. So I'm being a little more careful with this one because I did have one explode on me. So if you slip, I did have hand lotion. I since washed that off. And you just use your needle nose. This is steel, so it is a little harder. And my needle nose pliers, or the round ones, have actually become magnetic over time, and that does happen. Can't remember exactly why. So they're not stainless, but stainless steel will not attract a magnet. So if you're out in the wild and you're hunting and something doesn't stick to a magnet, that doesn't necessarily mean it's silver. Also wear safety glasses or cover that with your hand, because steel, when you clip it, it can fly. And yeah. So yeah, wear some safety glasses. So there is our little angel. And just for speed's sake, I'm just going to make the one right now on camera. And then when you're opening these, don't pull them apart. You want to just move it to the side and then bring it back. And then that way the round doesn't lose the shape. And there's your earring. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, comment below. Any suggestions, any ideas, or anything you'd like me to do. But yeah, those are a nice little gift for someone or wear yourself. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.